Oh, hello. Now that Facebook is working, welcome to Mercury retrograde. I want to start a new segment, and I'm probably going to actually do them every Monday. It's a lot easier. But I'm going to start doing astrology segments, so astrology for the week and what you can look at as far as what's coming for the entire week, usually day by day. With the way that the planets are moving in astrology and all the beautiful juju. Excuse me 1 second. Listen. Are you going in now? I figured as much. Okay. Super sorry about that. Gotta love animals. Okay, so on Sunday, you guys may have felt a little bit of like insecurity or be like really sad. I know collectively it was a very emotional time, and you felt vulnerable maybe emotionally, which could have led to an emotional withdrawal. We'll go into detail as to why this may be feeling this way. On Tuesday and Wednesday, you can expect some impulsiveness or impatience. So you may be... I wrote a lot of stuff down. Sorry, friends. So somebody may be pushy or crude towards you, and when you want something that's refined or subtle, or vice versa, you could be getting subtle signs. Mercury, please let me talk. So you may be getting subtle signs when you want someone to just be straightforward and honest, which is a huge thing to do with the Libra moon as well. Let's see. So Thursday, October 7th, you're going to be attracted to situations, pleasures, relationships, and people with a bunch of layers. You're going to want a deeper meaning to things. So look forward to that. The feelings are going to be extremely intense and insistent and motivating. So you're going to be wanting to feel into your relationships hardcore, and I will go into more detail as to why. On Saturday, or Friday and Saturday, the 8th and 9th, Venus forms its semi-square with Mercury retrograde, so there's going to be a lot of miscommunication. But even though you may not say the right things, you're ready to grow through the awkward feelings and the missteps, if that makes sense. Okay, so this week what we have to look forward to is the new moon in Libra. And that starts a good cycle of commitment to your personal goals and things that express positive energies for the Libra sign. So what those are you build your negotiating skills, so you get a lot better with compromise and comparisons and, seeing both sides. Libras are all about weighing the scales, positive and negatives of the scales, and keeping it balanced. So you're going to be working to build those negotiation skills, but without compromising your principles or your needs, and without having to appease somebody, just saying something to them because that's what they want to hear. And it gives you time to rebalance your relationships and recognize your partners as teammates instead of people who are totally against you, your adversaries. The lessons in Libra: it is making peace with those around you and making peace with your environment, establishing order and balance, and recognizing the value of partnerships. It becomes an urgent desire to balance relationships. So the sun and the moon are both going to be in Libra on Wednesday. And it will be a new moon, so it's a time for manifestations and bringing things that you want, planting new seeds for things to grow. So negotiations are going to be especially effective, and you are going to have good luck around sharing your needs with others without them coming out offensive, which Mercury in retrograde can sometimes really screw up communication. And then Mars tight alignment with the Libra moon will also add a lot of power and energy behind it. So you might be feeling this buildup of emotion and you're not exactly sure why or what to do with it, and you might be short-tempered, and it has a lot to do with Mars coming in and giving it that oomph behind it. So you're going to be a lot less patient if you're in the shadow side, or you're going to be, you know, patient and methodical and balanced and understanding of both sides, or learning through that this week. So the sun is in Libra from September 22nd to October 23rd. So happy birthday to all the Libras out there. And it focuses its attention to rules and relationships with others as a mirror of yourself. So what you see in another person is actually what you should be seeing in you. And then you'll be working with those energies as well. And then compromise and negotiation. So equaling things out. And it's not always easy restoring the balance. It's challenging to make decisions, because if you're weighing out the pros and cons for too long, you kind of get, and I know as a Libra moon, emotionally, it's hard for me to weigh the pros and cons sometimes, because I go so far into it that it's almost like there's no coming back from it, or it seems to take extreme amount of time. Okay, so Mercury is in Libra, August 30th through November 5th, and it is retrograde September 27th to October 18th. So it brings rationality to relationships. You're being a lot more rational about the choices you're making, the people you want to be with, you know, the things that you want in your life, period. And it improves your negotiation skills. You consider others' opinions at this time, but you also weigh out the pros and cons of both sides of the thing, so you reach a fair conclusion. Venus is in Scorpio, September 10th through October 7th, and that brings a deep, passionate relationship focus. Like, seriously, the most, like, you want to connect with body and soul with somebody. That's how, like, intense the passion is. So you long for that soul contact. And it's like a highly emotional position for Venus to be in Scorpio. You have a drive toward intense closeness for this period of time. And, but the blind faith for your partner, like walking in just faith and trust that they're going to be there for you, is almost too difficult because of fear right now. So you're going through a fear of vulnerability state. So a Scorpio is like an all or nothing sort of sign, but it also brings those roller coasters of emotion. So make sure that when you get into those moments of fear, that you take time to center yourself, ground yourself, get outside, you know, do some earthing, do whatever makes you happy, something that'll keep your focus on, you know, a lot of physical things help me, a lot of creation things help me get through, you know, times. And yesterday was a day, and then this morning was a morning, and it was a little tough, and I did not do it all with grace and poise. I'm not gonna lie to you. I should have, but it got to me. Like, all of the energy at once just got me, and I snapped a little bit, and I shouldn't have, but I did, because we are human and we make mistakes, and it's okay. Anyway, so sometimes when your life feels boring, and during this time with Venus and Scorpio, you tend to create issues. Just start feeling alive again, or like something is going and you're actually doing the things. So that's cool. So Venus moves from Scorpio into Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius, it'll even out from October 7th to November 5th. They're all about a romance energy as well, but it shifts from an intense energy to something that's more fluid and buoyant. They're less focused so much on one love and more focused on universal love and humanity. It also brings about like romantic adventures and things of that nature, wanting to take trips with your partners. And then there's a huge blunt approach to love. So watch out for that. That's going to be fun. Saggies are fucking amazing. So just be on the lookout for that shift if you guys are interested. So Mars is going to be in Libra is in Libra from September 14th to October 30th. So when Mars is in Libra, we get to use our charm as a means to an end. We like to talk our way into things because Mars is a very straightforward energy, but very sneaky, I guess. Not sneaky, but okay, never mind. So you get to see many sides of what you're going to be making decisions about, and then it may lead you to making, like, you don't want any repercussions to what could come, so it would lead you to an indecision in taking any action. So you would have like a little stagnancy, but that is normal. Okay, stagnancy is definitely something that we just have to work through, and I'm feeling that too right now. Like, things are moving either A, extremely slow, or B, not at all. I don't know what's happening, because on the inside, I feel like there's something I need to be doing, and there's so much energy behind it, and then on the outside, I'm like, but what? Like, I'm not 100% sure which direction to put forth all of this built up shit I have going on in here. Okay, so the shadow side of Mars being in Libra is a passive-aggressive behavior. So if you find yourself or others being passive-aggressive towards you, just remember that Mars is in Libra right now until October 30th, and it's probably that shit, and guess what? It doesn't even matter anyway. It's fine. Okay, and then on Sunday... Oh, wait, I already went through this. Sorry. So I wanted to give you guys just a little bit of information. I'm going to be putting... This is kind of an on-the-whim sort of deal, but I will be putting together some things for the weekly astrologies so we can do some of this stuff. I do want to pull a couple of cards for the energies we're going to be feeling this week, or what we need to know for the week. Angel spirits and guides. Okay. Okay. Well, we have don't let pride get in your way, the full moon in Leo. So that goes right along with that Mars energy. You know, you're not getting yourself too far ahead of yourself. You're not letting your pride stand in your way. Pride being ego, mostly. And then it's time to take action, and that's the new moon in Aries. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus, and your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So right now, if you're not understanding what you need to be taking action in, I think this new moon would be a great way to manifest clarity for yourself. Plant a seed to spirit, you know, write down in your journal, I need to know more about the steps I'm supposed to take. I need to, if I'm supposed to take action, what action do I take? Prosperity lies ahead really tells me, and like there's 3 new moon cards here, and the new moon is literally in 2 days, so that's incredible, right? This is a very much a fiery energy with that Leo here. That passion. Prosperity lies ahead tells me that you are right on the threshold of shit about to pay off, so just be patient. There are 7 planets in retrograde right now, so all the energy it's moving so slow, it feels like it's not moving. So just be patient, push through, make sure you're understanding what your goal is, what you personally need to be working on, and you're just taking small steps. Don't rush yourself, don't push yourself too hard to try to go for it right now because it feels like you have to have it right now. I know how that energy feels. There's a reason for the stagnancy. There's a reason for the slowdown. And it is time for you to focus on your self-care. Because, listen to this analogy, right? If you're on a bow and it gets pulled back, you're right here at this tension point. And as soon as it, you let go and that arrow flies, you're not going to have as much time for self-care because you're going to be busy doing the things that you manifested. So in the time of stagnancy and in the time of needing patience, put in more self-love. Go outside and go for walks, or put your energy towards something else. And then your hard work is paying off also goes along with that. You are right on that precipice of getting exactly what you want. So just be patient. And I know, fuck me, man. Patience is literally the thing I'm like one of my life lessons for being on this planet. And I'll tell you what. Patience is hard for me. I can do it emotionally. I can have the patience emotionally. But physically, I'm like bouncing off the walls sometimes. Alright, I'm going to pull a couple cards on each one of these and see. So don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so out the moon, the Two of Cups, and the Sun. Holy shit. This is a personal attack. Spirit likes to do that. So the moon is about, obviously the new moon. It could be that energy alone. Otherwise it is illusions and fantasies and things that are in the dark, shadowy stuff, and also the divine feminine. So there could be like a secret relationship or something that's hidden about a relationship or business partnership or a job opportunity or something of that nature. With the sun on the bottom, so the sun and the moon are complete opposites. They're also like the divine masculine and divine feminine. Something will be coming to light after a hermit mode of some sort. Okay. So those are complete opposites. That is uncanny, to be honest. It's time to take action. Try. It's time to take... Alright. Okay, so maybe as a collective we are faced with a choice between two. Or more than two. There's Seven of Cups. You can go in many different directions right now. And okay, so what it's telling me is we're having a lot of confusion as to what to take action on. We have no idea as a collective or as a whole. We're having this indecisive thing going on with us. And maybe you have two solid options that you're like trying to choose from, but it's also confusing. But they're telling you to take action, right? And on the bottom of the deck is the Five of Coins. So one of these choices, I feel like one of these choices has already been left out in the cold or left in the past. So maybe you're having to make a choice. And Mercury retrograde does bring back people from the past situations we haven't closed out, the cycles. So it could be something comes in from your past that you're like, oh, I've already done this and it's left me feeling Five of Cups-ish, like left out in the cold. Maybe I shouldn't. But right now you're weighing the options because it's extremely confusing. Prosperity lies ahead. Wow. Okay. Okay, well, we'll take all the ones that flip. That's amazing. Jesus, so many wands. We have the Four of Wands, which is all about celebration. So right with the prosperity lies ahead, the clarifiers. The Four of Wands are all about celebration and things coming together. In foundations, new foundations. It looks like a partnership to me in this story. It can represent marriages or partnerships of any kind where you come together, or a movement of home. And then the Two of Wands, which is all about having two choices to make, again, with the choices. And then the Queen of Wands. And the Eight of Wands on the bottom. So this is some seriously fast-moving energy that's coming. So once this confusion ends, or you take that action to the one choice that you know, that you feel deep within you, that you're passionate about, it's going to springboard you, that arrow effect, boom, springboard you right into the future that you want. It's going to bring that stability for you, and having that manifestation technique and all of these wands going on here to your Queen of Wands, which means you'll be embodying this fiery energy and have somewhere to put it. So maybe you'll finally know what that answer is if you just hold on a little longer. All this Libra fucking back and forth pros and cons, weighing all the bullshit out. Your hard work is paying off. We have Strength, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay. So right now, on the path, as a collective, we are supposed to be having strength through this transition. We're going through a big transition of figuring out what we are passionate about. What are we supposed to be doing? Like what? Like as a whole, and then it's going. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's so clear now. So in Libra, you're figuring out what you're passionate about, right? And then we shift the moon into Sagittarius, where it becomes about humanity as a whole. So once you've figured this out, and then the moon will shift, you're going to be figuring this out for yourself. And then it's going to have a bigger impact on humanity once the moon shifts into Sagittarius. That makes so much sense. Because that's exactly what we need right now. The Empress is on the bottom of the deck. So they're asking you to have patience and strength through this time period where everything seems like it's slowing down. Your hard work is paying off. You don't know your spirit team, okay? And if you do know your spirit team, then you know that they're working for you. So don't freak out. Don't freak out. Like, things will come when they come. All you need to do is enjoy the time that you have, being patient and silent, and enjoying those moments that nothing is happening, because you get a chance to enjoy that moment, okay? Then it will shift. Then you get the Knight of Wands and then the Page of Wands. So you're going to be going, if you keep the strength up, keep your vibe high, keep that energy positive, lift people up around you too. And if you don't have the strength to do that, just keep yours up. That's all. And then everyone will shift forward. Everyone will move forward through this energy faster, I swear. The more people that are focused on it, the faster it goes. So you'll have the strength to go for whatever it is that makes you passionate, and it's going to be some sort of new adventure, new beginning to something. All of these freaking wands in here, like, that's insane. And then the Empress at the bottom of the deck, and then the Three of Cups under that. So it's going to be something that maybe brings you closer to people around you or your community. That's some beautiful energy for the week. Like, seriously, you guys. Alright, let's see. This is the Nine of Wands, so it could be coming out of a period of sadness and loneliness. Alright, how are we going to be closing off the week? Oh my goodness. With the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Coins. Holy shit! What? That's insane. That's okay. So we're going to be completely fulfilled, have our new passionate adventure. Do you know the odds of that? Do you know the odds of that? And the Ace of Coins, you're going to have that one thing that keeps you, like that one passionate thing that makes you fucking totally fulfilled is going to be revealed to you. And you get to take those pentacles and go after whatever the fuck you want. The Nine of Cups on the top, which is all about success. And it is, or that's the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is all about success and happiness and, like, look at these people. And then the Temperance. So things are going to be balanced out to a happiness and balanced place from a Ten of Swords place. Damn, that is insane. That, how, Damn. Well, you can't beat that. All right. Some affirmations for the week. I would advise a pen and paper to write these down because they are incredible. Affirmations for the week, please, Spirit. Oh, one more. Thank you. Of course. All right, so we have, Jesus. So we have I am connected. We have I am responsible for my life. And I am a creator. We have the number 8, which is infinity, balance, abundance. I am responsible for my life is the number 5. And that stands for big changes that are coming. And number 28 for I am the creator. Or I am a creator. Which is an ending of cycles. And then, funny enough, we end it with another Aries card. I am fearless. Number 33. So the number 33 resonates to me as the Ascended Master, named Jesus. Okay, so Jesus is probably one of your spirit guides this week. At least that's how he resonates for me. The number 33, anyway. So that's pretty incredible, you guys. If you have any questions at all, feel free to put them in the chat. I can try to answer them as best as possible about this reading or anything astrology that we just talked about. And then tomorrow I will come on here and do some tarot readings for the rest of you guys if you want to come out tomorrow. All in all, it's going to be a pretty freaking great week, if I'm being honest. As long as you can just push past the parts that seem like they're elusive or not around or not clear. Just center yourself and focus and know that no matter what, it is divinely guided for whatever happens, happens. Right? Well, that was beautiful. I like impromptu things. That's pretty cool. I needed something to put my fucking energy towards, you guys. Holy cow. I feel like anything I'm putting my energy towards is like, I don't know, like, pew. And not like, which sucks. But I do understand it takes time, and I do understand it takes patience. Yes, I want to roll my eyes at that. But my spirit guides know me already, and they knew I was going to roll my eyes. So, it is what it is, man. Just roll with it. Now we're on a downswing for a second, but you know what happens? That pendulum, or the wave, comes back up. And then we're going to be on this extreme high of like, what do we do? And then we do all the things. And then all of a sudden it's, because that's how life goes. Ebb and flow. Yes, exactly. There's so much change coming. There's an influx of, that's why I know a lot of us have been purging old things. So many things and that's why this Mercury retrograde is so important, because right now it's bringing up those old things, those old layers of you that you aren't exactly aware of, that they're still there. You may have, had an ex walk out on you or block you or something stupid, or some job that was like, oh shit, we should have not have treated her that way or him that way, or anything from the past show up right now because it wasn't closed out properly. And during that time, it's clearing out those old energies to make room for this new energy that's trying to basically push its way in. It's like you don't have a choice. We're bringing it up now so you can let it go. And it's freaking amazing. Like once you know, that's why a lot of people have anxiety issues or, trying to take control of things, because you don't actually have control. And it's okay. Like, that's great. It's an amazing feeling. Like, if it's balanced, you have control sometimes. Like, you have control to make choices. But Spirit also has a path for you, right? So, even if you think you're going down the wrong path, it was probably divinely guided that way to teach you a different kind of lesson that you didn't understand before. And you're still on the path to getting to where you need to go. Just took a little detour or something. Needed an extra lesson right here. It's okay. We're still gonna get to the end where we're fucking amazing and we've healed those things, because Spirit doesn't really give you a choice. They do and they don't. You can learn all these lessons and still get to the end of the big lesson they wanted you to know. It's just funny. It's funny. And we get so worked up that we don't have control. Why do we even, want full control? That's, that's, exhausting. I wouldn't be able to control everything. There's no fucking way. I would be fucking up. Oh, shoot. Thank God they have some control. Everything is divinely guided, and just keeping your peace during times of transition is all you need to do to raise your vibration. And then in turn, the community, everybody, the collective's vibration. That's what oneness is all about. Don't forget that. You're one with every living thing on this planet. That's pretty powerful. So I'm gonna bullshit for a few minutes probably, because I like to. Okay, so TikTok again. Sorry with this TikTok shit. But I noticed that I've been focusing on the wrong shit. Some of these people out here have focused their energy so much, they're moving water and shit. And moving objects. What the fuck am I doing? But seriously, I need to practice that stuff. Wouldn't that be incredible? Make water move? Okay, so if one person can make, waves in water, right? Can you imagine what it would be like if, hundreds of people were focusing on the one thing, that water? You could make a tsunami with that shit. If you fucking honed in on your powers. That's insane. We could control the weather or some shit. Yes. It's so crazy. But I feel like if you tuned in enough, you could at least, do some... What is that? Kinetic... I don't freaking know what it's called right now. My brain sucks today. Kinesis. Ooh, telekinesis. Boom. Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. There's another lady who was like saying a spell and erasing a cloud. And like on video. I was like, is this photoshopped? It's just insane to me. I don't know. Well, this was actually pretty cool. I feel pretty fucking fired up for the rest of the week now. Because it started off pretty heavy, like, not super cool. But I feel it evening out. As today went on, from this morning to this afternoon, yeah, much different. Much different. Well, tomorrow is Tarot Tuesday. Oh shit, girl, we got a collective somewhere. I know I am part of a Ravens collective on Facebook, and there are hundreds of us in there. I'm sure they would love. I will friggin' send you a thing and invite you to the page. You would friggin' love it. It's the Crow Tribe. There's tons of tarot readers and psychics and mediums and a bunch of people in it. It's amazing. And Dharma Jane is the person who started it. She's also bought property out in New York and is making like a physical raven's nest for us to go hang out at sometimes, which I thought was fucking awesome. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow for Tarot Tuesday. It'll probably start at 8 o'clock, hopefully on the dot. Let's hope Facebook stays up for a while. But it was awesome being here with you guys tonight. Thank you for showing up. And I love doing this with you, so continue to come back. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.